Hey guys, Backney Boy here. Um, Thanks for tuning in on my podcast. Going to be talking about a tiny bit about acne, Accutane, and 90% of it is just talking about shit on the internet. So, um, please do enjoy the video. Thank you. Just decided I'm going to do a little podcast, just to talk about my acne journey, and just just gonna look at a few things on the internet. This is my friend Shane here.
How's it going?
It's Shane.
How's it going? So kind of a bit about myself. I've never really had acne. I've just had your mild, kind of puberty hormonal acne, I suppose, and pretty much yeah. So I never really had serious acne. I'm kind of just Harry's cameraman on Instagram. Not even the whole time, just sometimes, and that's why I'm here pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. So he's one of the three cameramen.
One of the three musketeers.
One of the three musketeers.
One being you.
One being me. We only have one mic here today, hence why we're holding it up. So Shane, I'll give the mic back to you for a minute. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, that's perfect, Harry. That's fucking perfect. So I'll just entertain you here while Harry rudely goes on his phone, and kind of just talk about shit. Fuck, what I talk.
Shane, don't breathe into the mic.
Sorry.
Right. So yeah. So Shane's just here because why not?
Because the other musketeer wouldn't do it. So
the musketeer isn't here. So so I'm just gonna scroll through. Shane, will you hold the mic there for me, actually?
yeah.
Just hold that there.
Hey guys.
No, hold it for me there.
For you.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Okay.
Um.
So Harry's just looking through just things to talk about on the web that's kind of happened in terms of acne.
So I'm just gonna look up acne.
Well, you've already done that. You've already looked up acne.
Right. So here it is. So, I'm just gonna try and find a good article to talk about.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna talk about it on my podcast.
My podcast too. My kind of me as well, yeah?
Yeah.
My podcast too.
Yeah.
So so he still hasn't picked anything. So sorry guys, this is completely off the head. Maybe we'll actually come with some material prepared next
found
time.
one now.
Probably not though.
It's our first podcast, so give us a break, alright? So here's the first one. This one looks alright. It says, this beauty influencer reveals the products that have helped her acne.
Right, okay. So first of all,
Well, that's total bullshit.
that is bullshit. I'm gonna for me not even knowing much about the whole situation.
I'd say
beauty influencer kind of.
I'd say these products may or may not be influenced by possibly sponsorships. You never know.
Definitely the latter. Maybe. Allegedly the latter of the two.
You're gonna have to excuse Shane, he's a bit out of his depth here. But
Jesus Christ, can we get some sort of content on this podcast at all? For fuck's sake.
right. So this is the article.
Get the link and we'll put it up on screen afterwards.
Yeah, we'll put it up on screen.
Get the link. Make sure you know the link. Save the link.
I'm saving it. Copy, is it?
Yeah. He's not very tech savvy, guys.
Alright, I've copied it now.
This is ran by me pretty much.
So
Oh, it's severe acne now. It is bad.
yeah, so it shows her week 1. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'll give her that. See, I was always lucky that I've clicked out of it. No, here we are. We're back. So I was always lucky that I never had too bad of acne on my face. However, my back and my chest is absolutely destroyed with acne.
A fucking disgrace.
Disgraceful. Yeah. So, um,
Yeah, so I'm going to take over now because he's kind of had a mental block. I was mostly face. Once again, I
it's
never
back
had
now,
acne.
yeah. So,
For fuck's sake.
you know, it's improving now with the Accutane.
I'm just going to go. I think you have this by yourself.
It's improving now with the Accutane. Shane, you don't have to go. Come back.
Oh, if you insist, right.
Right.
It's our podcast, isn't it? It's our one. The both of
it's
us.
mine. But yeah, it's improving with the Accutane. I'm a bit speechless. It's my first podcast. Bit nervous. So excuse that. But yeah, the Accutane, it's working well. For those who've been following me on Instagram, you'll see the pictures. There is a good improvement. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, it's a bit annoying having to hold this mic, I'll be honest. Shane, you can hold that there for a second.
Yeah, so Harry's Instagram's kind of popping at the moment, and that's probably where any traction from this podcast at all is going to be, if any. There mightn't even be any. But we're just going to keep trying and just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, huh? 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 Yeah, so so Harry's still on his phone, trying to look for something else maybe.
No, I'm still in the same article. Right. So what this girl is saying is, now this is on her Instagram, I believe. Now I'm not going to say any names, although she'll probably actually know when I say quote for word what is said on her Instagram. Now I'm not trying to criticize this. I'm actually reading this for the first time. I'm gonna read it and see what we make of it, aren't we, Shane?
Yeah, we're gonna just see what's going on.
So the whole point of this really is you have me, someone who's went through acne and currently going through Accutane. So my opinion, and then see how it varies from someone who's never really had any major issues with acne.
I wouldn't say I never had acne.
I said major issues.
Yeah. Okay. This isn't my podcast, is it?
No.
I'm completely out of place. But Harry hasn't got any friends with acne. He really doesn't like people with acne, so that's why he doesn't really hang out with them too much.
Fuck up, Shane. Alright.
Sorry about that.
Here we go. So it says, I can't even. Hold on. Now you're going to think I've read this before. I'm trying to make fun of him, but I'm literally not. Right, so it says, I can't even to begin to tell you.
Wait, that's definitely a beauty influencer.
So first off, to start off with, I'm confused already. Okay.
To start off, she's probably dropped out of school. Being honest.
No, Shane. No, you're making this into
okay.
a slagging contest, which it's not. It's not a slagging
okay,
contest.
Okay.
But
Right.
we're not going to be fake either. We're just going to read it and call it as we see it.
Yeah, and I'm calling bullshit, but that's just me.
Right. So I can't even to begin to tell you how I'm.
Fuck
There's another one.
What the fuck?
Tell you how I'm feeling.
Feeling. Okay, guys. Like, I'm not saying all beauty influencers haven't finished school, but this one definitely hasn't finished school. I go as far as saying. Right?
No, Shane, you're being mean there now.
Okay, sorry, I'm being mean again.
How insensitive of you.
Yeah. Right, sorry,
Anyway,
carry on.
Again,
To another
this
type
comes off as really bad. And first of all, if you want to give out to anyone, give out to Shane for slagging her for not being able to spell right.
Well, it's just as well I don't have an Instagram or any way of actually contacting me. So you can't.
So yeah, so
You can't.
I'm not trying to slag anyone here. This is the first time I've read it, and I've said it 3 times now, so you're really starting to think now. He's definitely read it before, and he's just taking the piss. But I'm genuinely not. I don't understand how this even got an article. Because like on her Instagram, this is just what she said underneath the pictures of week 1 and week 8, and like there's already 2 spelling mistakes, and it's not a grammar test here or anything, but it's just a bit
Harry,
funny, isn't
if
it?
I could interrupt, but she does have severe acne, so obviously she knows what she's talking about in the acne field, just not the English field. But but yeah, no, like from the pictures I can see, like that's worse than your average hormonal
Oh,
acne.
100%.
So like fair play to her. Maybe she
Yeah.
has cured acne
She
with
has-
these simple
no.
products.
Oh,
But she probably hasn't,
she
allegedly.
She has. It does say in the title, this beauty influencer reveals the products that have helped.
Oh, helped her. Okay, so helped her, not helped everyone with acne. Okay, so maybe she's not claiming that it's going to help everyone.
Yeah, fair enough.
How many followers does she have?
A lot more than me.
A
So
lot
we're
more
not
than
going to
you.
go into it.
Right, but she's never going to watch this anyway.
Where it's not about the followers, it's about
Your vision and inspiring people with similar issues
Yeah,
to you
of
to
course.
persevere.
exactly.
That's what it is. But
That's
this
all,
is why you should stay in school.
That's all I'm for. But all I'm saying is, you won't see me saying that all these fucking products got rid of my acne, because
They didn't.
none of them work.
Oh, have you tried some of this?
Well, I'm saying none of them worked. If anyone wants to come and try and prove me wrong,
What are they going to do? Just rub on your face?
well, no, Shane, but they might want to test out the products.
Okay.
But by that
okay.
stage, my acne's probably gone already.
And he doesn't, yeah. Yeah, so like...
But here, we're worried about scarring. Maybe they can help me there. Who knows? All I'm saying is you won't.
Accutane's the only thing that's worked
It's
for
the
you.
only thing
really,
that's
has
worked
it?
for me.
And maybe a or a non-dairy diet?
Oh, we won't talk about diets. That's another day.
Okay. That's another whole shitstorm.
Yeah, but it's Accutane's the only thing that's worked for me. Anyone, you'll notice a lot of people say all these products that work for them also used Accutane. So wonder why that is. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading this. I've only read about 10 words. I'm gonna start again. Right.
Okay.
Fresh slate. I can't even to begin to tell you. Shane,
Sorry.
try to fucking read a post here.
Can you read it, like, correct it at least?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't know how to start.
Okay. okay. Right, sorry, Harry, carry on.
Sure. I can't even to begin to tell you how I'm feeling. So, as you guys all know, I have suffered with acne for over 11 years now. My main confidence breaker is acne, but even more than that is the scarring it leaves behind. I've tried so many different products throughout the years to help my acne scarring, but nothing has helped as much as at Murad Skin Care UK. Shane, let me finish.
Stall
Let
the
me,
ball
let,
there.
let me finish it.
Okay.
Inviscar resurfacing treatment. As you can see from the first week before trying Inviscar, my skin was very irritated, redness, acne prone, and the scarring is very deep. Only 8 weeks of trying, and this is my results. No edit, no Photoshop, no filter.
Just
no,
fat stacks.
no-
Fat stacks from the company.
no nothing. I can't even
And
believe.
3 months on
I
Accutane.
can't even believe the impact it's had on my scarring. If you guys want to see the process in action, then check out my highlights. Bracket scarring. I still can't get over it! Exclamation mark.
Okay. Is that
So that's
the
a
end?
lot to take in. Yeah, that's
No, we'll pick it apart slowly and we'll just
No,
go
just-
from there.
just to be clear. I'm not gonna put up the name of who this is, or I'm not gonna be singling out anyone. That's why I didn't really want to be saying.
It is going to be up on screen though, no?
No, not this. Because this isn't about picking people out, like one by one, sort of going through all sort of. No, this is just my opinion. Shane's slightly.
Not that I'm special.
Shane's
Guys,
slightly.
take everything I say with a grain of salt
Yeah.
because it's probably
It's a-
incorrect.
It's not a pinch of salt.
A pinch. A grain. No, a grain. Salt comes in grains, right?
Probably, yeah, but
It
I
does.
don't think that's how the saying goes, is it? It's a pinch of salt.
Oh, fuck.
How long
Hold
has
on.
that been off?
No, look, you can see the time then here.
Alright.
So yeah, we're gonna restart the recording because we can only do 20 minutes, and we'll be right back in the flash of an eye. Blink.
Yeah, so what were we saying? Yeah, we're not trying to single anyone out. We were talking about Shane's pinch of salt, how we were talking about his bad saying or how he said it badly. Yeah, Shane's opinion isn't always correct, but it's opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. But yeah, we're not trying to single anyone out, so it's just sort of just the general sort of things you hear.
Consensus.
Yeah, because like I'm just looking these up randomly, and this is what comes up. So, you can make of it whatever you want to make of it at home.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. Stall the ball, guys. It does say a grain of salt or a pinch of salt. So, from what I can see, it's kind of the same thing. So both could be used.
Okay.
Right. So
Fair
Harry,
enough.
one thing worth noticing there is you have
Worth noticing. Shit.
one thing to
Worth
mentioning there is you have, maybe I need to go do English again.
This is Karen.
But one thing to worth mentioning is you did get a few messages from products trying to get you to use their from companies trying to get you to use their acne products, didn't you? On Instagram.
Yeah, I've gotten a few. But yeah, I'm not really interested in anything like that. Just purely because none of them worked before. I can't imagine they're going to work now. Why use something else when you have something that's actually working now? So yeah, I'm not interested in any of them sort of products as of yet. So yeah, I just want to say, like, I understand it's very hard to please everyone, like with all these sort of like podcasts, and we're going to be doing a lot of podcasts now, so I understand that sometimes we'll say stuff that probably won't please sometimes a minority, but maybe more than often the majority of people might.
And probably from me, because of my
especially
ignorance.
because it is a sensitive topic, acne and that. But what I'm trying to get across is that, like, why is it a sensitive topic? Do you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't really be a sensitive topic. Like, I don't really give like too much attention to it.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But obviously I give a little bit of a fuck, otherwise I wouldn't be on Accutane. But what I'm trying to say is that, if you want to hate on me and, give bad feedback or whatever, that's 100% okay. You're entitled to do that. So
Yeah,
let's
pretty
move
much.
on.
But I think you are right about kind of publicising it and more of taking it as something like public that you can talk about with other people.
Exactly.
And stop trying to like hide it up.
Yeah.
And it's just such a vicious type of community.
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, it's
Maybe I'm saying that
Shane
wrong.
hasn't a clue about it. He's just that typical presenter, isn't he? Just trying to ask the right questions, but badly wrong.
Yeah.
Like, no, that I have to say, with the whole acne journey community, like, very, very supportive, all helping each other out, but I'm just trying to bring...
Some people try to force their way onto other people.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bring a bit of humour into it. Like, nothing wrong with a bit of humour.
And you don't see that a lot. You see a lot of people being very serious about it.
Yeah, well, this is it, but...
And they're giving good information.
I mean, for instance, one of my inspirations, like, for doing these videos would have been, what's his name, Brian Turner.
Yeah.
He was great, and he's a funny guy, but like, he brings the lighter side out of it, So that's what I'm trying to do as well. So if you want to call me a copycat, it's exactly what I am.
And he got on the fucking doctor show, so
yeah, he got on
you're
that
doing
doctor
pretty well.
show, so that was pretty good. You got to talk about his experience, so that was pretty good. I'd like to do that. Dr. Phil, that'd be nice.
What? Yeah, but Dr. Phil's like if you have problems in your family and stuff, no?
I think sometimes he does specials for. No, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think I am right, and yeah, the most we get on is Jeremy Kyle, but that's definitely
Well, we won't
problems.
we won't get on that either.
Yeah, who knows? We could get on Slimming World or something. That's kind of like the
probably the
Irish
best.
shit version of anything, of the doctors, I suppose.
No, I don't know what.
Oh, that's Weight Watchers and stuff, isn't it?
I'll be honest, I haven't a clue.
There's nothing for acne.
I haven't
really.
a clue what Shane's on about. I just sort of smile and laugh.
Next topic.
Yeah, so next topic, I'll get another topic here. Shane, will you just talk and keep the audience occupied while I
Yeah,
look for
I'll keep talking, sure. And so, my day was good. I came home from work. Pretty much came home from work, cut the grass, and then cut my neighbour's grass as well because they actually bring me to work for free. It's just a summer job as well. Just till I get back. What am I talking about? Just till I get back to college. But pretty much just chop the grass up, and around, was it half 7? But I think I came late. I came over to Harry's. We tried to set up the podcast, and we have a pretty nice studio now. I have to say, we have a lot of lights, and I would show you if I could. Just a lot of stuff, but me and Harry, when we're doing something, we kind of spend a lot of money on it straight off the bat. And if it doesn't work, we end up losing a lot of money straight off the bat about it. So, yeah, anyway, back to my day. I went over to Harry's, tried to set up the podcast. We eventually got it working, and it's currently 4 minutes past 12 o'clock, and Harry has work at 10 o'clock. If that's correct.
Yeah, so that's great, Shane. Thanks for
that.
that.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday in Ireland.
Don't
Anyhow.
do that.
Alright, so the next article I found is Fashion Beans, Acne, what it is and how to get rid of it. So, what is acne?
Spots.
To put it simply, acne...
You know what acne is. You don't have to read this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're seeing if they're right.
Yeah, well, just in case... No, well... I just want to clarify we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Get all the boring stuff out of the way in the next few podcasts, then we'll start getting into the more sort of...
The juicy
the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More exciting topics.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. We'll do that.
I'll do that, yeah. Right. So, to put it simply, acne forms when your pores get clogged. This usually happens as your body sheds dead skin cells, which get lodged inside the pores, mixing with sebum, dirt, and bacteria to create one nasty cocktail.
Oh, well, that's definitely a fashion website.
And I quote. So, where am I what am I getting at here? What I'm getting at is...
what are they getting at? You're not getting at it.
What are they getting at?
Yeah.
No, but what am I getting at talking about what they're getting at?
what you're yeah. So what you're going to review about that.
Yeah.
So what Harry's getting at, just to clarify.
What I'm getting at, just to clarify what I'm getting at about what they're getting at. Okay? So, we all on the same page.
Could have been said better, but I'll leave it at that.
Right. Anyway, what I'm getting at. So, what I'm getting at is...
You don't fucking know what you're getting
what
at.
I'm getting at is, acne needs all of these sort of things for it to come to sort of come to the surface. So, sorry Shane, am I boring you?
No, you're not. No, it's just 7 minutes past 12. I'm quite tired. Continue.
Anyway, so what I was saying is, it needs all these. So you need, the dead skin the dead skin cells. Thanks, Shane. The dead skin cells. It needs them. It needs sort of like bacteria. It needs like your high and over sort of production of sebum, which will happen.
Sebum.
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 Is that like coming semen out your ass?
What?
Sorry. What is sebum? What is sebum? From someone that doesn't know, explain to me what sebum is.
Right. Sebum. What is sebum? So
Stop slapping your leg.
Sorry. So what sebum is? Don't tell me I live my life, Shane.
Yeah, but you're gonna interrupt the audio.
Oh yeah. Shit. Sorry. Right. So
sebum. What is it?
So sebum It's basically the oil in your skin. Like, so underneath each hair follicle, um, you have sebum. So in a normal person, you have just a standard amount of sebum just to keep your sort of skin lubricated, so that it's
So it's
nice.
lubricant.
Yeah, basically for
Okay.
your skin to keep it comfortable, nice and smooth, because you don't want to go dry. But in acne's case, you're usually having overproduction of sebum, which can be related to hormones or whatever it is at the time. So, if you get an overproduction of sebum, that's a problem, because it basically means that if the dead skin cells come and, like, block the pore where your hair is usually coming out, means that you have all that sebum. It's just gonna keep coming and just fill out that spot, and that's where the acne, the pimple, sort of comes from, Shane.
Ah, okay. Now this is making sense.
So, and then the bacteria, I don't know, I think that sort of triggers where the spot can come. I don't really understand that part of it. However, I am a scientist, and I'll get back to you when I get back into the lab and research
No,
it. You
you're
know what
not
I'm
a
saying?
scientist yet, though.
No, well, I'm a scientist.
No, he's not. He's first year of agricultural science done. Not a scientist.
Environmental science.
Environmental science done. Not a scientist, and I quote.
I'm trying to save the environment.
Okay, well, how is this got to do with anything to do with dermatology or... Harry knows a lot about acne, okay?
I know quite a
But
bit.
he's not specialised in
But
the
I'm
field.
not specialised in the field, but I am a scientist.
Right, he's a scientist, but that doesn't mean he knows anything about skin. Well, obviously, self-researched skin.
Yeah, it's all self-researched. So yeah, basically to counteract that, a lot of people don't take dairy because it's supposed to be high in hormones. Don't know if it's true. But I've went by that for about 2 years now. And ever since I cut out dairy from my diet, felt a lot better in my skin. Everything felt a lot better. So I'm one step away from becoming a vegan. However, I'm not a vegan yet.
Yeah.
But who knows, maybe someday, you never know.
Maybe.
I drink me almond milk.
Vegan. Very good.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, there seems to be a lot of health benefits to like people who are vegan. So you never know, someday. Whatever. So yeah, what was I talking about, Shane?
so you were talking about the sebum building up in this underneath the skin because of the dead skin follicles blocking the hair pores.
Yeah. So
Okay.
with the dairy, that, like, with the diet, dairy and citric acids would be the two main things that I try to avoid at all costs, because citric acids or anything really acidic seems to have a real sort of bad effect on my skin. And that also means not taking fruit, which is probably debatable on whether or not I should be doing that, but I've stopped for a while taking it and it felt good. But now in Accutane, feels like I don't have to be as strict on them too, because it's sort of out of my hands now. The Accutane's taking the wheel. So
Now, just to clarify, you probably don't know whether
yeah, I know.
you should keep your diet to improve your experience on
I have
Accutane
no idea about
and get more healing.
As always, it's all just my opinion about all of this. But it's, a lot of people are saying it, so repetition sometimes. But then again, a lot of people say, you take sweets, you take this, you take that, and a lot of it's nonsense. So, yeah, it's whatever works for you. Everyone's different. I think everyone's body sort of digests different foods and reacts in different ways. So, whatever works for you, really. And yeah, for me with the Accutane, even on the Accutane, I still don't really feel comfortable taking dairy anymore, just until my acne's gone. With regard to citric acids, I take a tiny bit now, so I do take the odd banana, the odd orange, maybe an apple here and there, but that'd be about the height of it. Maybe the odd time packet of wine gums.
Cheeky. Very cheeky,
but yeah, and they haven't had any really major effects. So yeah, it's all good.
And we're back.
We keep cutting this every sort of 15 minutes because our camera is it
20-minute limit
yeah,
on
20
recording.
minute limit. So we just
So we have to keep restarting it pretty much.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to another topic. Just before I do that, another thing to talk about is I've noticed a lot of people have been saying this, that like as you go up the Accutane dosage each time, so say I started off on 30, then I went to 50, now I'm on 80. Each time I would go up the dose, so say when I started on 30, then when I went to, so like I noticed my acne would get slightly, like, so say you might have like one sort of big cyst that would just appear out of nowhere. That could be cause of moving up the dosage, your body's just getting used to it. Or it could just be cause I've cystic acne and it would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
That's all I'd say there.
Okay.
So Shane, yeah, you can just improvise while I just...
Yeah, I'll just improvise again because that's clearly why everyone is here. To enjoy some good quality content while Harry searches the web for less quality content to discuss. And I'll just pretty much just chill and make sure you guys are kind of enjoying yourself. So if you're in a car or you're on a train or something, as long as you're not driving, just sit back and relax and listen to the podcast. And if you're at home, do the same, I suppose. I don't know why I left home out of it. But yeah, so kind of need a bit of help here, Harry.
Well, Shane, I'm just looking up, so I'm trying to find an interesting topic to talk about. Okay, here's a good one. Do face masks actually work, or are they just a fad? Question.
Now, disclaimer. I don't think you've ever used a face mask, have you?
No.
Yeah.
But I went to the steam room.
Yeah, so I suppose he has a bit of expertise in his field. To comment on it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, guys, I'm here commenting on everything, and I don't have a fucking clue about. Well, I just learnt what
Cystic.
No. Sebum is today. No clue what that is. So and I'm still commenting on stuff. So you know, like we're just giving our opinion.
We're all learning.
At the end of the day, we're not specialists.
Like I'll be looking at the comments after this video, and I'm sure I'll learn a good bit from the comments down below, and we're all learning. This is a learning experience.
Yeah, as Harry said just a second ago, it is a learning experience for all of. Sorry about that now, but I really hope that didn't pick up in the mic. I think it did though. Yeah, so it's just a learning experience. Well, not so much for Harry. Harry kind of has a bit of expertise in some sections that he's talking about.
Right.
Definitely not face masks. I think we've actually moved on from face masks, have we? Oh, we haven't.
No, we're still on.
Yeah,
right.
We'll give her our valuable input here.
Okay, so do face masks actually work, or are they just a fad? Right. Fancy and exotic ingredients aren't always better.
No, they are not.
From skin complaints to tween sleepover activities.
Tween
sleepover activities.
Alright, so
Why is that funny?
Now, is that supposed to be teen?
No, it is, yeah.
It is supposed to be teen.
We'll look it up after this.
Okay,
Me and Shane aren't.
Now, this is a journalist here.
We're not.
He's done English in college.
We didn't ace English. Who's this?
We didn't ace English, but...
No, well, I'm sure...
tween might be a thing.
That is a word.
It is a word.
It's definitely a word.
We didn't ace English in school, as you can see.
No. I'm just going to skip all that because...
It's not a shite,
quite honestly, it's a lot of reading. And I don't like
Well,
reading.
it's not all shite. It might not be.
Yeah. How insensitive.
But it's a lot of reading.
How insensitive of you to say, Shane.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Once again, ignore my ignorance.
It's okay. Being basic is okay. That's what it says. When it comes to skincare, I tell all my patients that your priority should be cleansing, daily sunscreen, and daily moisturising, says Dr.
I don't wear any.
Catarpal. But a face mask can be complementary to a good skincare routine.
So what is a face mask?
Face masks work by driving ingredients closer and deeper into the skin, infusing your pores and allowing the skin to soak up more of the product.
Oh.
Face masks can have an immediate effect that people are looking for, so although it may be temporary, it can give you a boost or a glow for an event. That's what a face mask is.
Okay.
And shove that down your pipe and smoke
So
it.
so is a face mask is a face mask applied in cream, or is it actually a mask that you put on and then dispose of later? Would you know, Harry?
I'm glad you asked, Shane. So Dr. Ketarpal says that sheet
Definitely
masks
botched. Definitely botched that name. But
says that sheet masks are great for soothing if the skin is sensitive or inflamed from a procedure or even a sunburn. Does that answer your question?
Right, so Harry, I just have one more question.
Right.
So would you apply this in cream, or would you actually buy a mask and dispose of it afterwards?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked, Shane. So sheet masks also tend to be more hydrating.
Right, Harry, I'm going to have to
as
stop
a-
you here. I have another question.
Yeah, go on, fire ahead, Shane.
And cream or face mask disposed?
Okay. Sorry? What was that question again, Shane?
Do you know?
What's the question?
Wait, I'll look it up on this. Hold this. Because first of all, I don't know what a face mask is. Do you know what a face mask is?
Do I know what it is?
Like, is it a cream that you put on, or is it
I
actually
just
a mask?
explained what it was, Shane. You just weren't listening. So
Face
cream
mask.
masks, on the other hand, tend to be geared towards specific skin
Ooh.
complaints and concerns such as acne or wrinkles. No, I don't have many wrinkles at the minute, but I do have acne, so I might try this out someday.
Yeah, there's a mixture between cream and mask, it seems.
Yeah. So yeah, Shane, just hold that up there for a second. I'm going to look for more content. Now, I don't want this all to be about acne because, quite frankly, it's not.
It's not just an acne podcast.
It's not
we
just-
kind of want to spread into
Yeah, it's not.
other stuff
It's
as
not
well.
just an acne podcast. I want to talk about other
So-
stuff. You
and
know.
so I don't feel like an outsider.
Yeah, exactly. We don't
The
want to
whole
make
thing.
poor old Shane over here feel like an outsider, do we? No, we don't. So, we're going to just go look for more shit on the internet now, and hopefully we'll come back with something. So I'm just going to go into the sort of Google News part of Google, and hopefully I'll find something interesting.
Actually, I want to discuss something now that I actually looked at in work, because
Alright,
actually
Shane.
on Google News.
Okay.
So, if you remember correctly,
If
your
this
man.
is about cryptocurrency, Shane, I'm going to hit you.
No, it's not cryptocurrency. So as we know, Bitcoin's taking a huge. No. So it's not. Oh my god! Look at that! I'm probably deafening people. Fuck. Okay.
You're
I'm
only noticing
I'll
about
keep it a little bit away.
40 minutes into it.
Yeah, I probably did deafen a lot of people.
I only noticed at the same time you noticed.
Yeah, Jesus. Right, I'll keep it a little bit away. Probably here, yeah. That's actually pretty nice. We should keep it that distance.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, continue.
So if you know Mike Pence, you know who Mike Pence is?
The Vice President of America.
The Vice President, yeah. So Donald Trump's bitch.
I've heard he is quite a scumbag.
Now, Harry, we're going to stay out of politics, okay? Because politics
Politics
is a shitstorm, and everyone has their own opinion, and everyone's allowed their own opinion, because that's a democracy, okay?
I heard he sends...
Stop fucking talking.
No, but,
So,
no, but wait. I heard he sends... He has a camp for sending gay people to try and make them heal. So basically he thinks, you know, he thinks being gay is sort of like a crime. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know this as a fact?
No, but I heard a girl in school talking about it, and she was fairly passionate about it. So
Right, so he heard a girl in school talking about it, so it's probably fact. Now, it might not be fact.
that might be fact.
It seems very extreme, to be honest.
No, because I heard he's worse than Donald Trump.
Worse than Donald Trump. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about.
But Donald Trump's alright, never mind. No, he's not.
Right, so Can we
Michael
stay?
D.
Can
Michael
we?
D. Higgins would take him any day.
That's the president of Ireland, by the way. Can we please just stay away from politics?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so you guys know who Mike Pence is probably, unless you're living under a rock. Donald Trump's bitch, as I said. And what he done actually is he took a visit to Ireland to discuss Brexit, which is England leaving the EU. Okay? So he went to Ireland, and this is the thing though. This is the thing. He stayed in Dunbeg Hotel, which is a golf
Did I
course.
hear he shit on their carpet or something?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. I actually don't know. I read into that, and it just looks like she was making a mess. Like, she was he did shit in her carpet. We have to get that up though to be able to back it up. But yeah, we have to get it. He didn't shit on their carpet. Fuck's sake. But he stayed in Dunbeg Hotel. Okay, and the thing about it was that Dunbeg Hotel is a golf course and a hotel owned by Donald Trump. Now, Harry, this leads me to my question. Do you think it's right that he wastes taxpayer money to stay in the president's hotel, which is a direct income to him? How do you feel about that, if you know what I'm saying? Or if you need me to elaborate.
Could you repeat that question, Shane?
Right, so, Dunbeg's a hotel that it's not Mike.
That Donald Trump.
Pence, what's his name again?
Mike Pence.
Mike Pence. That Mike Pence stayed in, that Donald Trump owns, and he's staying there with apparently government money or tax money or something.
Which government, Shane?
American government. But you see the way it's owned by Donald Trump, so technically it's going straight into his pocket. And the thing about it is, he's saying that he wasn't recommended or told to stay there by Donald Trump, and that he just decided to stay there.
Well, Shane,
Now, how do you feel about that?
I think that's a bit of a strange coincidence. I call that a strange, freaky coincidence.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
what I
but
call that.
you would stay at your
I mean,
mate's.
what were the chances? What were the chances that he would go into that hotel, and it turns out his boss actually owns the hotel, without Donald Trump ever mentioning?
Well, he might have just decided to stay there just because it's handier for him, or maybe I'm just saying, like, obviously he stayed there because it's something to do with Donald Trump. I mean, there's loads of hotels in Ireland that he could have stayed in, probably closer to where he'd be visiting anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
do you think?
I tell you what, I don't think
You think it's okay?
I don't think he'd be impressed now if
But this is the thing.
If Donald Trump knew he shit on the carpet.
I don't think. Once again, I don't think he shit on the carpet,
But if he did, you wouldn't be impressed.
No, and we really need to get that article up now so they know what we're talking about.
Yeah, right, Shane. You get that article up.
Right, you entertain.
So yeah,
Oh, I'm on 5% battery.
Shane's on 5% battery.
We're staying the shot actually.
I'm actually.
You're
I'm on
low
4% battery.
Oh god.
So yeah, this podcast is basically over now. Shane's just gonna find this about see whether Mike Pence
Are we
shot
past
on
the
the carpet.
time on the camera?
Maybe.
It could be. I'll just have a look. See how long we have left. Ooh, we're 5 minutes. We restart,
minutes
or
left.
will we be able to wrap it up in 5?
We'll wrap it up in 5 minutes.
Okay.
It'll only take a minute or two.
Oh, here we go.
Did you find
I found it. Right, so this is going to be up on the screen. For you audio listeners, you'll just have to take our word for it. But it's going to be up on the screen for the video listeners somewhere. This Miriam Lord says, and I quote, "How Mike Pence shat on the..."
Sorry for reading.
How Mike Pence shat on the new carpet in Ireland's spare room.
What's the name of your one that said this?
By Miriam Lord.
Miriam Lord. She's
now
a
Miriam,
complaint to make.
now Miriam, it's a bold statement. But anyway, I just thought that was an interesting thing to bring up. I wanted to get Harry's kind of opinion on it.
So it has happened. He shat on the carpet.
He didn't shit on the carpet, but it's an interesting article. That definitely caught my eye and got my click, which is what they want at the end of the day, for you to click on it. So, good work, Miriam. And
Good work, Mike Pence.
I'd say that's clickbait.
I-
I'd go as far as saying that's YouTube clickbait.
I don't think the Irish Times could do that. I don't think they're allowed.
I mean, I fucking wanted to click on it with a title like that, so anyway guys.
The title, Mike Pence shot in the carpet. What a title.
But on Ireland's carpet, no fucking law. But
On
right
Ireland's
guys.
carpet as well, yeah. Not
Right, guys.
just a carpet. Ireland's carpet.
So we're about to run out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. This has been Shit on the Internet, I think we're calling it, is it?
No, it's Backney Boy. But shit on the internet, it's... Yeah, we were talking about shit on the internet.
Okay, yeah, so pretty much guys, as we said, disclaimer, we're not professionals in this in any way, so take whatever we say with a grain or pinch of salt, and to be honest, in the likes of politics that we were talking about there, we don't know what we're saying, we're just giving
We're just
our
we're
first
just purely
reflection.
talking smoke.
And we might have been given fake
Talking-
news, God knows.
Talking.
Miriam might have been blowing smoke up her
Yeah,
ass.
we were
so.
just talking.
Anyway, see you guys.
Yeah, we're just talking absolute shite. Anyway, good luck.